So here we have yet another scenario that that gives us an idea of a pose. Of course, we're emulating a staircase. Of course, we have some apple boxes, and there's many things that we can do, but this will give you an idea of a foundation to start from and how to go. Of course, when you're walking upstairs or walking downstairs, think of it, you can pose on it, no problem, but you almost get the idea of an organic flow. She's either walking up them, she's either looking behind her shoulder, she's walking down, she's being escorted down. You think about all the obvious things and that'll give you the ideas for the posing. Of course, all the foundations that we've set, all the concepts, the principles behind posing will all apply here. Remember, we're looking for the S-curve, we're looking for that bending of the wrist, we're looking for the chin up, we're looking for the softness of each body part and all these different things. Once you combine these things, no matter what location or what device or what area you're in, it should really be an easy evolution from understanding the principles but applying them to any particular spot. So in this particular thing, we've actually already established a pose here for Lisa. Let's just go back here and have a look and see if that works. So she could be easily holding a stair rail. So let's just assume that you are holding a staircase. Do you see how her fingers are really soft and beautiful? She's looking over her shoulder back at her man, chin up a little bit. That's beautiful. She could also be holding her dress. Sort of, that's it, beautiful. And you can actually bring your shoulders a bit forward. Very, very gently. That's it. Turn your body this way, other way. Gorgeous, love that. Isn't that beautiful? See, now I need her left elbow out a little bit. All right, so that's gorgeous. So now I see her right arm enveloped by her body, so I see her silhouette, and then I have an actual little gap between her waist and her elbow there as well. So that's a beautiful shot and idea. Now, here's the reason why staircases are your best friend, or even it could be the curb of a street, dare I say the gutter. But basically, anything with a step on it will force her leg up. So right now we're bringing her right leg up because there's a beautiful flow. That's no different than doing the pointing of the toe, bending of the knee and shifting the weight back like we've been discussing all tutorial. In this case, the staircase is there. You want to bring the leg that's closest to the camera up. Watch what happens. Bring that material and tulle down. I want to just expose what's happening on your leg over here. So if you see how this beautiful shape, watch what happens when we actually turn around and bring this foot down and that left foot up. See, it widens the dress and it flattens everything, and it just doesn't look as flattering as all. Just know that most of the time, as I've proven during this tutorial, that the leg that's closest to the camera is the one that you should bend. Let's do that again. So right foot up, beautiful, fantastic, great. So now, let's say for example, we wanted to include the groom. You would not waste that pose because it took you a while to actually organize that. So what you'll do, you get the groom in, and what idea is the dress and that staircase giving us for a photograph? Well, if he was a gentleman, he would be doing one of two things. He'd be holding the dress, so pick up the bulk of the dress, and bring your heel a little bit more back, like your toe a little bit more back this way now. So, yep, so your right foot, bring it a little bit closer. Your other right on the top step. Bring it back, yep. There you go, perfect, good. So you're holding your dress as well there, Lisa. And then you're looking back at your man and loving him. That's beautiful, very good. Now, if you wanted a bit of motion with him, he can come closer to the bride. So come closer, mate. Bring your right foot on the next step, on that step. Perfect. So he gets a bit of flow as well. So it feels like there's a bit of motion there too. Perfect. Now, let's say we're changing the role here. Now, very gently, Lisa, put your right foot down the same step. Now, I want you to walk down the stairs. So to come up one stair. Be careful. That's it. In fact, let's get you on that top step. Now, if you wanted a bit of motion here, there's a few things that you can do. So put your dress behind you as if you're walking sort of downstairs. Okay. Now, this really depends, guys, on what you're trying to say. If you want an idea of the groom, you actually want to see him, then you might want to do this. So, Dylan, I'm going to get you up on that step. Turn right around towards me. Turn. All the way facing that way. And then give me the escort arm. So you're going to stand extreme right of that. And then Lisa, come a little bit this way. Please do not fall. There we go. And your hands in your pocket there for me. That's it. And then you're just lifting your foot up there like you're about to sort of walk. That's it. Good. And you're looking back at your beautiful girl. And now, Lisa, pretend like you're holding the rail of a staircase with your left hand. That's it. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Maybe even that way. So just follow along. Yeah, beautiful. Or you can be holding your dress. Just hold your veil out there. So beautiful. So that really works as well. Or it could actually be a suggestion of the groom, which looks really cool. So now, Dylan, I'm going to get you down the stairs, so to speak. You're going to face the wall there, and your left hand's in your pocket, and then you're going to escort her with your right hand on her right hand. That's beautiful. So now, shoulders back there for me. Lean forward. Give me a little bend in the elbow there as well. And then now we have this beautiful little delicate sort of escorting as well. So what I would do in this kind of situation, guys, I would take a shot like this. That's static, it's beautiful, but there's a bit of motion to it because I'm emulating that with their body shapes and their legs and what they're doing. Then I would get her to just lift off her leg as if she's about to step off. And it would be, in fact, the left leg. Remember, the one that's closest to the camera is the one that's going to bend. So just bend, perfect, click. That's when it happens. Okay, go back again. Fantastic. Now, guys, there's countless ways you can do it. All I'm telling you is that a staircase, which is common when you're going to a venue, it's common when you're going to a church or a synagogue, whatever it is that you're going to, that all these different things, they will give you an idea. Think about it. What would a gentleman do escorting a bride down the stairs? Well, of course, he'd be holding the arm, holding the hand, he'd be holding the dress, maybe even holding the flowers. In that particular case, maybe the flowers might work in that capacity as well. So always remember that the location will tell you what to do.